Good evening, morning, afternoon to all of those who are watching right now. This is week 1, day 2, alright, second edition of our online videos. First off and foremost, I wanted to say, guys, your videos had me blown away, okay? Your energy, your enthusiasm, intensity especially, guys. I've seen your forms in class, but that was some of the most crisp forms I've ever seen. So, right now, give yourselves a round of applause. I was going to say put your phones down, but all of you are probably watching me right now on your big TVs, which is even cooler. So, give yourselves a round of applause. Pat yourself on the back. Give somebody a hug. Alrighty. By the time you're watching this, it is Thursday, March 19th. If you wanted to know, it's Miss Allie's 18th birthday. So, that's really exciting, and I cannot wait to get into another video with you guys. Let's jump right in. Alrighty guys, before we get into the video, I just want to make sure that we are fully aware that even though we are not at karate, we are not at school, we are not out in public, we're nice and safe at home, we still need to practice our good hand washing skills. Whether we went to the bathroom, we played with some of our toys, you know what, we're about to bake a cake or some cookies, right? We gotta make sure we're washing our hands. So, how many seconds do we wash our hands? How many times do we sing the happy birthday song? How conveniently is it Miss Allie's birthday today? So, you have a great reason to sing happy birthday. So right now, how many times do we sing it? Twice, all right? Let's sing the happy birthday song. Go find a sink, go find some soap and wash those hands. Count to 20 seconds and come right back. See you soon. Hey guys, those are just a few at the beginning of the week's most highlighted moments. If you were not in the video, do not be sad, okay? I want to see all of you in these videos. I want you guys to see each other in these videos because we don't get to see our friends. Being at home, we miss our friends, and I miss my friends too. I miss you guys. So if you want to be in future videos, before you send in a video to the Facebook page, email, etc., you have to say something that tells me you want to be in the video, because it's important that your parents know where you guys are and where your pictures are taking and where they're posted. So for me to know that it's okay to put you in these videos, make sure before you do your form, after you do your form, somewhere in the video you say, put me in a video, or I want to be in a video, so that way I know for future times. So can't wait to see what you guys come up with, and let's get into some karate. Alrighty, so again, we have another beautiful day on us today, and it's currently March 18th. I'm filming this a day ahead for you guys. Obviously it's Sunday. I think tomorrow it's supposed to be rainy, so a lot of these workouts that I'm doing outside, you might not be able to do outside today. You can do them inside, but again, feel free to use these videos more than once, okay? So what we're going to start off first is just a kick warm-up. Alright, we did roundhouse kicks before. You guys pointed your knees, which was awesome, but I want you guys to work on that standing foot. So let's take a look at what I'm looking for. You guys had really strong kicks. Alright, your chambers especially were really up there. I love how you all pointed your knee at either your parent, the pillow, your kicking shield. Alright, you guys are really innovative and really creative, and I love how much thought you put into it. I love how much karate you put into it. And most importantly, I love how much intensity you put into it. So again, today we're working a lot about more drills like kicking because in class usually we'd have time to hit bags, like I'd have you guys do the form, but then we practice a few techniques. I can't see you right now, so I'm trusting that you're taking the kick, or you're taking your form and you're breaking it down with moves you think you might need to improve on. So the kick being one of them, I want us to work on it. So we're in our guard stance, all right? To warm up, you guys are just gonna go back to what we did on the first day and just do a couple of roundhouse kicks. Okay, so I'm in my guard stance, I'm gonna turn my foot, all right? But I need to use the momentum that would get my back leg up in order to turn that standing foot. A lot of you guys are just picking up your leg, all right? And if you pick it up slow like that, you can't get your foot around, right? I kick, my foot isn't all the way around, it's facing my house. Because I'm facing you guys this way, behind me is my swimming pool and the trees. My foot needs to be facing the swimming pool and the trees, all right? Not my house. So I'm on my guard stance, I have to turn my foot, point my knee, you guys are my target, but my standing foot needs to be that way. You guys got it? So if I'm in my guard stance, up, whew, kick. You guys got it? So let's do a couple together. We're gonna do 10 all together, so let's do it. In our guard stances, count together. Everybody say turn the foot, up, out, back, down. Guard stance, turn the foot, 2. Turn the foot, 3. Turn the foot, 4. Turn the foot, 5. Turn the foot, 6. Turn the foot, 7. Turn the foot, 8. Turn the foot, 9. Turn the foot, 10. All right? Remember, I'm kicking with the shoelace of my foot. All right? So the top of my croc is what I want you guys to hit the target. In sparring, same thing. All right? You're not hitting with your toes like this. You're kicking like this. That's the top of your foot. All right? Make sure you're pointing those toes. Flex them. You guys, some of you look like this. Flex your toes. That's the sound I should be hearing, not this. All right? Let's do it. My chamber's up, but when I kick, see how it's turned all the way to the back? You guys see that? So if I step into my guard stance, I have to turn my foot, point my knee. All right? But look it. My foot is all the way behind me. I catch my balance and kick. You guys got it? So, turn the foot, kick, guard stance, turn the foot, kick. Alrighty guys, a way to make that drill fun, alright? I don't want us to lose the kick. I don't want us to forget about the roundhouse kick because in our form, that's the kick and our standing foot needs to get around for safety reasons, okay? If we don't turn that standing foot, we're gonna hurt our knee and we do not want to hurt our knees. If we are even more immobile than we are now, we are going to go crazy. So, turn that standing foot. One thing you guys can do is, I'm assuming you guys all have Alexas at home, your Siri or Google, you know, your little speaker thingamajigs. Yeah, you're gonna ask them right now to play the Cotton Eye Joe. All right, I assume you guys all know the dance, and if you do not, your parents do, and that is a time for bonding right there. What you guys are going to do is watch. So, in the Cotton Eyed Joe, the dance, all right, it's heel, heel, back, back, right, up, right, back, then you go this way, and then you spin. Again, your parents probably know this, so they will teach you. If not, look up a video, okay? What you guys are going to do is, instead of hitting with your heel, toe, side, you are only going to flex your foot like you would be doing a roundhouse kick. All right, so I'm going to take off my shoe and show you guys. All right, in the roundhouse kick, you are not, again, you're not kicking with your toes. See how my foot came around and I kicked with all of them? That's not it. I need to point. See how flat my foot is? All right, the trees over there, there are trees over there, I promise. All right, those are my targets, so I'm gonna turn my standing foot and hit flat. See, flat. If I'm kicking you guys, all right, my standing foot needs to be towards the trees, and I'm kicking flat, all right? Flat. So in the Cotton Eye Joe, instead of going heel, heel, toe, toe, right, boom, all right, you need to point your foot. So it'll be kick, kick, boom, boom. It's not a front kick. There's no kick here, but you're pointing. So
you're just getting in the habit of really, just like you would with your hands. I mean, none of you probably go like this, but that motion, you need to get used to doing it with your foot. All right? So with a Cotton Eye Joe, boom, 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 boom. When you go to the right, roundhouse kick, roundhouse kick. All right? I will insert a video of me doing an example so you guys can follow along. But that's what I'm looking for right now. So take the time. We're going to do the whole song with this drill. Again, instead of going boom, 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 boom. All right? It's going to be kick, 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 kick. See, when I go that way, I'm doing my roundhouse kick. All right? And then have some fun with it. Add your own spin to it. But that's what I'm looking for, is the fact that you can flex your foot. All right? And turn that standing foot. Find a way to incorporate both of those. Turn your foot, flex your foot. Turn your foot, flex your foot. Turn your foot, flex your foot. Got it? Let's do it. Hi guys, alrighty, welcome back. I hope you guys had fun with that drill. This time we're going to move on. We're going to go to another kick. Everybody say axe kick. Alright, axe kick. Alright, so just like an axe coming down, that's what our foot's going to do. So this is completely different. Alright, this was in our form. I wanted to make sure we got practice on that. Alright, but this axe kick will also find itself in our form eventually. So we got to practice that too. So instead of doing the roundhouse kick chamber, alright, a lot of our kicks start from a front kick chamber. The roundhouse kick does too, as a matter of fact, but we always start here just to get you guys going. But remember the word that I said earlier, momentum, alright? If we start with a front kick chamber and we swing over like this, alright? I don't know what my hands just did, ignore that, never do that again, alright? I'm in my guard stance, alright? My front knee comes up. If I want to do the roundhouse kick, you gotta turn over, alright? And my standing foot turns already. That's what I'm talking about, alright? That momentum, that really urge to turn, all right? But we're not doing a roundhouse kick anymore. We're doing an axe kick. So, in a left guard stance, all right, our knees are gonna come forward. We're gonna do this with both legs, all right? So, right guard stance is right foot forward. Left guard stance is left foot forward. So our left foot's gonna be forward, all right? We're gonna kick with our back leg down. That's what it looks like, all right? So before we do this kick, we wanna make sure we stretch because that hurts, okay? So all we're gonna do is stretch kicks. Keep your heel on the ground when you do this. Do not lift up, all right? It's just lift, lift. Let's do it together, ready? Guard stand, try and keep your hands up. If you can't do that, grab your ears, lift, swing, lift, swing, lift, swing. I'm not looking for a chamber here, just flat leg. All right, and then switch legs. Do about 10 of those. All right, now draw circles, 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 just to get that motion. All right, if you want, add a chamber, open up, front kick chamber. Side kicks are butt, roundhouse kicks are knee, front kicks are forward like this. So, circle, circle, circle. All right, do that like 10 times too. Alrighty? So now we're in our guard stance, our back leg. Turn the foot. You do not have to turn your foot as far back as the roundhouse kick. This is about a 45-degree angle. Turn, boom. That was really bad. Boom. All right? Boom. All right, you're hitting with the base of your croc or your heel. All right? Down. Down. All right? What's different about this kick is there's no re-chamber. All right? You have the front kick here, all right? But you're gonna go around and then come straight down. So, chamber, around, kick, down. Boom, boom, all right? Switch sides. So now your right guard stance is forward. This one stance was left, this is right. So now the back kick, the back leg's gonna kick. Axe down, axe down, axe down, axe down, axe down. You see what I'm doing? My knee is coming up, circle. All right? Whoop, boom. All right, this is the motion. Follow, up, down. All right? Let's do it.
Bleh. With that drill, you guys are going to, again, grab those pillows. A kicking shield, like our friend Connor used at the beginning of the video, isn't really good for the axe kick because it's not like you have to turn your foot and kick like this. It's coming straight down like this. So a pillow would become in real handy if you have one of the focus shields at home that we use in class. That would be good. All you're going to do is I would stack them up. So use a couple pillows so they're at a reasonable height, not one, because if you kick and hit the ground really hard, it's gonna hurt. Stack the pillows up and practice crushing them down. All right, I'll insert a video of me doing that as well here, so you guys get an example. But again, what's cool about these videos is that you guys can be creative. You can take your karate, you can take what I'm teaching you right now, and you can put your own spin to it, as long as you're following the technique. So you can use whatever pads you have at home, pillows, stuffed animals even. All right, and really have fun with it. Make your videos super fun too, because I love to watch them. These videos that you guys did are so creative and so cool, and I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with. So let's have some more fun. Show me those axe kicks, and we'll get right on with some self-defense stuff. Let's do it. Alrighty, you guys. So in the video, I'm going to be doing my self-defense on my left side, but I understand when you guys play it back that it's almost like they flip. So my left is your right. So when I'm doing this with my left side, you're gonna do it on your right side, because this self-defense is hard to follow along with if I'm doing it one way and you guys are doing it another. So that's what's gonna happen. So if I do it on my left, you guys do it on your right. If I do it on my right, you guys do it on your left. This is good self-defense to learn on both sides anyways, but I just wanted to let you guys know for confusion purposes. But before we get started with self-defense, why did we say I don't want any trouble? Why do we say it? I don't want any trouble. Do we say it like this? I don't want any trouble. Do we say it like, I don't want any trouble? Or do we say, I don't want any trouble? Really loud. How do we do it? If you answered C, which was the third one, you are correct. Okay, we say I don't want any trouble super duper loud. All right, and super duper intense, not super duper loud like this. All right, super duper intense, because we want our parents to hear us, right? If we're in trouble, what happens if they can't hear us? Are they gonna be able to come help us? Are the adults at the grocery store gonna be able to hear us? Are the adults on the playground gonna be able to hear us? Are the adults anywhere gonna be able to hear us if we're not loud? I don't think so. So we gotta be able to get the attention from others as obnoxious as possible. Guys, if a stranger comes up and tries to attack you, it is not a game. It's not a wait and see if they go away. It's you need to get your parents' attention right away. And if it's nothing, then at least your parents know where you are, but you guys need to be loud. So, I don't want any trouble, all right? Be more intense than I was. Beat me at that, all right? So if I say I don't want any trouble, all right, and it didn't work, they choke me from behind, okay, then looks like I gotta get into some self-defense. So this self-defense is not a choke from the front, so you're not gonna choke your child like this and look at them. They're probably gonna be facing that way. So if I was your child, all right, you would be behind them and choking them this way so that they have to spin towards you. All right, so left side, I don't want any trouble. All right, our right foot, if this is our, I'm sorry, I have to learn to do this mirror. Okay, if I'm using my left side, this is your right side, this is your left hand, this is your right foot. Just kidding. This is your right hand, this is your left foot. So with your left foot, you're gonna take a little step forward, and with your right hand, you're gonna hide it. The reason why we didn't take a big step forward was because, think, they're choking us. If we go like this, it's gonna choke even more. But the most important part of the self-defense is that we breathe. So, scrunch those shoulders. So we say, I don't want any trouble. Scrunch, step, hide the sword. Remember, this is our left leg, our right hand, step behind, spin, strike, punch, kick, one step, two step, aya. Notice how I didn't look back at you guys when I took 2 steps away? I'm looking at my bad guy. Do not move your head. So, one more time. I don't want any trouble. All right? Intense faces. Okay? Left leg comes forward. Right leg goes back. Hide the sword. The same leg. All right?
of your attack. So if this is my knife hand, this is my stepping foot. All right, yes, I took a little step forward, but the one that steps back is the same one that blocks. So think, I'm blocking with my right hand, I'm stepping with my right foot. I'm blocking with my left hand, I'm stepping with my left foot. All right, so take a little step, hide, step back, boom, boom, kick, 1 step, 2 step, yeah. Now remember, just because we're not doing karate at the school does not mean we don't have intensity. Yes, do not punch your mom, dad, brother, or sister, or whoever is helping you right now as hard as you can, but show some intent, show some lockout. So I'm going to add that to my self-defense as well. I don't want any trouble. One step, 2 step, ayah! All right, so if you saw my chamber, I snapped out my kick, I snapped out my punch. I have a nice stance. Notice how I'm not standing like this and taking steps like this. All right, for those of you who are the other-handed, okay, I'm going to do it on the other side. So, I don't want any trouble. Step, boom, hide the sword, step back, then strike, punch, kick, 1 step, 2 step, ayah. What I'm looking for is that you look at your target. Eyes on the target is the most important part on that 1 step, 2 step. But for this, you are going to create a skit. So, you are going to take either your stuffed animals, your action figures, books. You can use anything in your house. You can use your siblings. You're going to make a skit, whether it be a fight scene, maybe a little story. But somehow you're going to incorporate the self-defense and you're going to make it your own. Have fun with it. Have mom or dad record it and post it to the MAK Facebook page, MAK Beats COVID-19. I'll put the hashtag down here. And can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Make sure that when you post your videos, you tell me if you want to be in the video next week, so that way I know to put it in, and then I'm allowed to put it in because your parents are posting it, so they'd let me know. So again, just to reiterate, what you guys are doing with that self-defense is practice it with mom and dad or your siblings a few times to make sure you get a grasp for it. But then on your own, you're going to make a skit. It doesn't have to be 10 minutes long. It can be a minute, it can be 5 minutes, all right? But make it so that your parents can post it online so I can see it. Be creative. All right, I'm not explaining it that much because with your intensity, with your warrior face, I'm looking to see what you guys can do with your self-defense, what you guys can do with your art. Because while we're not in school, I can't see how you're taking it and creating it into your own. I need to see you making your art into your own. So, have fun with it, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. If you have any questions, your parents can message me on Facebook, and we'll go from there. So, let's do it. Hey! Thunder Muffin! What are you doing? I don't want any trouble! Boom, 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 boom!
Alrighty, so, beginner karate kids. We didn't touch upon sparring yet, and I want to. What's important that is if you do not have gear, this will apply to you eventually, but if you do have gear right now, I want you all to listen up regardless. When we get our gear on, it's important that we get it on fast and in a timely manner, especially when it comes to testing and as you progress through the ranks. When you're a green belt, you don't want it to take 3 minutes to put your gear on. When you're a red belt, you certainly don't want it to take longer than a minute. So might as well start early, and we have 3 weeks to get a good time in. So if you're bored, and even right now, what I want you guys to do is take out your sparring gear. And if you don't have sparring gear, make a small mess on your rug with either toys or something you can pick up relatively quickly. Not a permanent mess, because that is not using your brain. So, what you guys are going to do is you're going to take your gear and you're going to just take it all out. I'm going to insert a video of me doing this with Advanced Dragons the other day. And what you're going to do is you're going to make what's called a gear taco. This keeps your gear all together and you don't have to worry about losing it. Because if you lose one little foot, then it ruins your whole gear pack. You got to get another foot. So you got to make sure you keep your gear together and fastened. What you guys are going to do after I explain this and I show you the clip, is you're going to time yourself putting on your gear and taking off your gear. Again, if you do not have gear, you're going to just spread out some toys, a lot of toys, not one singular one, and you're going to time how long it takes for you to make the mess and how long it takes for you to pick it up. All right? So, if you have sparring gear, you're going to record how long it takes for you to put on your gear and how long it takes for you to take it off and put it away neatly. Your goal by the end of the 3 weeks is to consistently get your gear on and off at around 30 seconds. So that way when you come back to class, we can keep breaking it down. 30 seconds, your goal is to put your gear on. In 30 seconds, your goal is to take your gear off in 30 seconds. But if you get a minute, if you get 45 seconds, that's okay. I want you to be honest with yourselves. Because if you get 30 seconds every single time, if you get 30 seconds on your first time, you're not going to be able to beat it. You're not going to be able to reach the goal. You're not going to be able to reach your potential, right? Remember, we're not going to stop working on potential, right? Even though it is day 2, we are always working on it. We got to set goals for ourselves that we can realistically succeed and show progress on. So, if you take 2 minutes to put your gear on, that is perfectly okay. You're going to set some goal for yourself, and I want you to record it down in the comments or when your parent posts your video. Record the time, and your goal is to be the fastest, take her off or spar or put her on her by the time class gets back. Keep track of your score, whether it be in the chart form, if you comment it, so that way when we see each other in person next, I can see who had the fastest time, and I don't know, maybe you'll get a high five. Alrighty, so that's what I want you guys to do for sparring. I'm going to insert the clip where I did this with the dragons below, and let's challenge ourselves. Alright everybody, so I'm about to take out my sparring gear. Okay, make sure it's in that gear taco. And if you don't know what a gear taco is, well, that is what I am here to teach you today. So, Miss Allie's mouth guard is in her bag, so don't worry about your mouth guards today. We're just going to work on sparring gear. So, my feet, I gotta put them away. Okay, so this is what a gear taco looks like. Okay, I learned this when I was a beginner from my instructors. And so what it is you take your chest protector, the biggest part of your gear, and you stuff everything in it. So the helmet goes at the top, and your gloves go inside your helmet, and your feet go down here. But it's important that you don't want anything to fall out. This is fine, but you don't want them to become unattached. You know what I'm saying? If anything comes loose. So what I like to do is, I take out all my gear. If all my gear is off, okay, I have my chest. All right, my hands are in my helmet. All right, I tighten that up so it's closed. They're not gonna fall out of there, and I stuff it in here. All right. Now there's this big space at the bottom of my chest protector. I'm going to take my feet, put it in the bottom, take the foot strap, wrap it, close. All right, same thing on this side, wrap it, close, and now that is not what you wanted to happen, okay? That means something was loose. So, put my helmet back in. This is why we practice this stuff, all right? Good, I want it tight, tight, tight. I don't want anything falling out. Okay, tightening all my gear, and voila.